Okay, so sleep lasts. Yes, we've talked about this before. What does the sleep function even do? If you're driving 100 miles per hour, it's a thing that helps you stop and let the engine cool down.
You're resolving all your issues rather than running out, gathering more.
Exactly. So take a look at this clip. This is Dan Harris. He shows he had a panic attack on air, but he said it was a pretty extreme, intense moment internally, even though you can't see it from the outside.
This is me 10 years ago, and the reason this is the most embarrassing day of my life is not that it looks like I've been attacked by a blow dryer and a can of hairspray. No, it's that I am about to freak out on national television. Health news now. One of the world's most commonly prescribed medications may be providing a big bonus. Researchers report people who take cholesterol-lowering drugs called statins for at least 5 years may also lower their risk for cancer. But it's too early to prescribe statins slowly for cancer production. At this point, I realize I'm helpless, so I bail right in the middle. That does it for news. We're going to go back now to Robin and Charlie.
All right, thanks very much, Dan Harris at the news desk with some of the headlines of the morning. Want to go to Tony Perkins now.
Once the fear subsided, humiliation rushed in. I knew with rock-solid certainty that I had just had a panic attack on national television. So why would I tell you this very embarrassing story? Because that on-air meltdown was the culmination of something that had been building for years, something I never stopped to address. It's something we all battle, whether we have panic attacks or not. Call it the voice in your head.
It's where I feel stress.
It's the inner narrator that can control us.
Highly critical.
Get in the way of living the life we want to lead. For Brian Simmons, it was outbursts of anger.
I would act very reactively.
For Becky Schmitz, it was emotional eating.
Eating was like my security blanket.
And for a young Dr. Mehmet Oz, it was a racing mind that kept him from focusing on one thing at a time.
For me, saying a voice in the head is too benign an expression of what really happens. That massive cacophony that we hear, deafeningly loud.
Does it surprise you at all how much time we all spend fixating on these self-defeating voices we hear?
I have always been surprised how much time we spend wasting on the voices in our head telling us we're not good enough.
In my case, like many Americans, my inner voice was pushing me to succeed. Annual New Year's party in New York. This is me in my late 20s.
Thank you, Dan. Dan Harris.
I had my dream job, but I also had doubts about whether I was good enough. It's hard to do that. All right, I'm going to try it. 3, 2, 1. My solution? Become a workaholic. After 9/11, I volunteered to spend years in war zones where I covered the heroics of our men and women overseas and got a real taste of both the horror and the adrenaline of combat. After years of always barreling forward, when I finally slowed down, it was as if my mind revolted and I got depressed. And so, in my free time, I briefly but stupidly began self-medicating. And it was those recreational drugs, my doctor would later tell me, that almost certainly produced the on-air panic attack. But losing it in front of 5 million people became a turning point. It set me off on a strange, unplanned odyssey, the kind of search so many of us embark upon for answers, understanding, and strength. Ultimately, it would lead me to something I never would have expected, as it has for Dr. Oz and millions of others.
Going inside my mind is no longer going behind enemy lines.
After a journey that involved megachurches, self-help gurus, and brain researchers, what I found is something simple, scientifically tested, and completely free. It's being done by executives, pro athletes, and even the U.S. Marines. It's not a miracle cure, but I like to say it makes you about 10% happier.
What did he discover?
I don't know. I'm just looking for 9% better.
He discovered meditation and what Dr. Oz was talking about, a fear of getting to know the self. And also, if their sleep lasts, it's going to be an addiction to go, 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 go. So the scariest thing ever would be going inside, organizing all of those thoughts, and actually being the one to decide for your own self, which is kind of how we're seeing meditation.
We've seen in reality people that come through that have sleep last. There's a lot of different ways that they'll meditate.
Right, exactly.
Some will actually end up kind of like stopping, but then they'll talk more.
Yes,
they'll
right.
get a friend and they'll talk it out.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? So they're not running around doing and bringing in more that needs to be processed later.
Yes.
They're stopping, but then talking a lot.
Yes.
And then that is helping them get back around to their meditating or processing.
Exactly.
Some will take longer showers or driving in the car or
Right.
meditation, whatever the hell that means to
Right.
you.
Right.
The point is, like, if you're the type that's go, 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 and sleep last is going to be more the better.
Right.
Just some type of process of going, all right, let me power down a little bit, turn
Yes.
off, and just attempt to put some boxes away.
That's it.
And organize a little bit.
That's
and you
it.
don't even have to do a good job at it. It's almost more of like, just stop bringing in all the time.
Yes, absolutely. That's it.
Winning. Drug test don't lie. Oh wait, can't process it. Losers winning. Bye-bye. Banging rocks. That's how I roll. Because I'm me. I'm different. I get tiger blood, man. Sit back and enjoy the show. I'm an F-18, bro. Bingo. But I'm excited to get back to practice. I got magic at my fingertips. I'm a freaking rock star from Mars. I'm talking about 3 million episodes because I'm underpaid right now. Sure. I missed practice. Oops. Didn't make the rules. I'm a winner, and their lives look like losers. I'm by winning. I'm tired of pretending like my life isn't winning every second. Oh, wait, can't process it.